it's 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Going back to Lander. This time he's got him complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. A flag, and I think we got a jump here. Now, hold on a second. Why would they decline that, Charles?
I don't have a good answer for you, but let's work the math here a little bit. If you take the penalty, you get 5 yards. Minimum.
You're in the positive in the yardage, and you get to rerun the down you just had.
I like that. I like that little extra on top of the whole thing. This makes 0 sense.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. They run the counter. Edmonds. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
25-yard line.
Here's Edmonds. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness, off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns 17. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Murray and company going for it on 4th. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. They'll run on first down, Edmonds. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
The tackle.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run with Edmonds. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
3rd down and 5.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. They give it off here to the tight end. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Taking it in from a yard out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, Browns nothing. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And finding the tight end Hooper. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Kareem Hunt is running back, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
It's 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Here's Mayfield. He's got Hooper on the short connection. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
1st down.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
And the Browns 1st down.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield caught left side. It's Beckham. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Going to the air again with Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Browns.
Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line.
24,
now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Second and a yard at the 7-yard line.
The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Mayfield looks to throw. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Parkey adds the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. On the return, here's Edmonds. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's... A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It'll be a gain of 24 on the play. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
At the 48-yard line.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now Edmonds. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. On the return, here's Edmonds. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Check, 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 check. Shift.
From the 29, Murray. He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. And out across midfield down to the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Murray now to throw. Steps away to his left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Throwing is Murray on third down. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
5-yard line.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take a win. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill.
Here's Edmonds. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
The tackle made.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
You don't know no better. Hey, shit. Too easy. Cut. Mike 42. Yeah, I'm going to lose one. He's coming. Double up. Switch.
Murray going to throw. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. Give him 8 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, to give to the tight end. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Dan Arnold, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Cardinals 14, Browns 7. Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense, plenty of time to get back in this game.
That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the gun, Mayfield. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And the Browns first down.
First down, Mayfield rolling to his right. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the fourth. Working with a 2nd and 3. Mayfield with it once more. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Mayfield now from the 50. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a... They're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Mayfield on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
Down and 10.
And again, it's Mayfield eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. This into the hands of Marvin Hall, complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And it's caught inside the 5. Yeah, the Browns are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try to run with Hunt. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. And this carries into the end zone. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 7.
They'll run with Edmonds again.
At the 28-yard line.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Check. 42 is the boys. 42 is the mark. Here we go. 42 is the mark, boys. 42.
Now Murray. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Light 42. All day, baby. All day. Jack. Deuce. Big gap. Easy.
On the carry, it's Edmonds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Taken down at the 41.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Check. Mike 42. Alert. Mike's 42. Watch the screen. Alert 3. He's coming. We got double up.
To throw is Murray. They'll roll him out right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the fourth, but they got to feel good now. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead is now 21-14. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Now Mayfield. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Because of Patrick Peterson, I don't think that there's a skilled position he can't play. About his hands, that interception just sealed a victory for his team.
On 1st down, Edmonds. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at the
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And again, they run with Edmonds. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. Tonight.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises, really both sides did, but they did what they needed to do. EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns.
Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Zane Gonzalez set and ready to get us started, and off we go now from State Farm Stadium. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And incomplete to open things up.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And that'll be incomplete. Mayfield took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. They go play action. Mayfield. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Mayfield on target to Landry for a Browns 1st down.
Gain of 15.
So opening drive, 3rd down. They go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on 3rd down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
first carry for Nick Chubb. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield.
Mayfield's pass.
It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
35 now at the 34-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Hassan Reddick. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 18. That one goes for 24 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. After the turnover, here's Murray. Steps away. And that's complete. It's the tight end, Daniels. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Okay, cool. You can serve that seat.
Second down, Murray sets to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
It's fourth down.
Check mark 33. Check mark 33. I don't even know why this team showed up. Check 3. Check 3. Check 4.
Now here we go on fourth down with Murray. Flush to his right. And Daniels has it over the middle. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. We're scoreless after 1. Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And now it's second down. Here's Mayfield. That is caught at the 7. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. First catch there for OBJ, and that good for a first down. Mayfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jalen Thompson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he'll find a little space. He gets this up near the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
On the ground, it's Edmonds. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Back at his own 7-yard line.
33. I got you, punk. Hey, check mark 33. Check mark 33. I got you. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. Get this. You're all mine.
Now Murray. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. They run it here with Edmonds. A good run with a 2nd and 2.
By Carl Joseph. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Browns' 31-yard line.
Here's Murray. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Third and 2, and here's Murray, escaping the pressure right. The Browns D locked in on third down, brings up 4th.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
3-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run with Edmonds. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all, as we will make our way to the 2-minute warning.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Sliding out of the pocket. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown, as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Chandler Jones able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish, because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
Third and long for Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Two things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Kirk now, the return man. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 49-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Mike, check. Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Double tight, guys. Double tight. We got 4. We got 4. Who you got? Out. Hey, check mark 33. Check mark 33.
Murray now to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Myles Garrett, his 2nd sack of the night. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Hey, check mark 33. Check mark 33. Bring it. Mike, check 33. 33. It's going to be a long day. Hey, check mark 33. Check mark 33.
They do go for it. It's Murray. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down again. Myles Garrett. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the 1st half, decided if there was a time to be aggressive, now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, That allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
At the 38-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray flushed out right. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
He'll buy some time right. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Now a man who punted for the Browns in 2015, Andy Leon, to kick it away. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Browns drive about to get started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the...
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Mike check 33. 33. Yo.
Murray going to throw. Rolling to his right. Over the middle, complete. It's Daniels. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Here's Edmonds. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Red wine. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
To throw, it's Murray. They'll roll him out right. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long.
Back at the 35-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Edmonds. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets this to the Browns' 31-yard line. 34 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Another carry down for Edmonds. And this time they're able to bottle him up as he'll stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Check mark 33. Check mark 33. All day.
Throwing on 2nd down. Murray sliding out of the... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. Murray again. This is Drake. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 33-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Daniels that time, but now it'll be 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
He'll buy some time right. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down, brings up 4th.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this is and it comes back. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
The Browns drive about to get started. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
Patrick Peterson.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. They'll run on 1st down, Edmonds. And he'll lose 41. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Murray now. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
brings up
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
33. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Here's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a fourth down situation.
Zane Gonzalez on for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
A first down throw from Mayfield. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
First down, Browns.
From the gun, Mayfield. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 18 more yards there and another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? First and 10, Mayfield going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. But it'll be second down.
2-yard line.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Chandler Jones in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
Third down. Third and long.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Jalen Thompson picks it, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Edmonds, and this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. On the ground with a tight end. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Murray and company going for it on 4th, eluding the pressure right. And no, it's incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down.
Corey Peters brought him down. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Mayfield to throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down, Cleveland, Mayfield to Beckham.
1st down, Cleveland.
Here's Mayfield. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The safety, Buda Baker, there to force the incompletion.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. On the return, here's Edmonds. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 30, past the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Browns drive about to get started. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yeah, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down.
1st down.
Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
At the Cardinals' 49-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Mayfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Houston Texans. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Let's go, baby.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Now the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run with Drake. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
He's checking crowd.
Now Drake looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. On 3rd and short, Drake. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
At the 36-yard line.
On 1st down, Drake. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
At the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And this is going to be a Cardinals 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going for it. It's Murray. And this throw will be intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Intercepted by the...
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. The offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Watson. Flushed out right. Dumping it off for Johnson. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. From the 50, it's Watson. Forced out to his left. Open man is QT, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Isaiah Simmons.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap for Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st down, Texans.
from the gun. Here's Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
They go back to the ground with Johnson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. They'll try and run. This is Johnson.
And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door.
A good run of 6 yards there gets them closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run it in. Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Able to punch it in on 3rd down. Makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, here's Edmonds.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Running, it's Drake. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
on 2nd down now. It's Drake. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On the move to his left. And that is incomplete.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
On fourth down, here's Zane Gonzalez for the Cardinal field goal. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
On first down, it's Watson. Dancing to his left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Buda Baker with a pick. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 40.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
On third down, Drake. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
That's good.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. On second down, it's Drake. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Murray now to throw. Rolling to his left. And that is incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Mike, check 33. 33. Come on, boy. Come on, Biggs. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
Murray going to throw. Rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. This is Akins hauling in the short pass. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Watson just beating the play clock. He's letting this one go for Fuller. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Drake Kirkpatrick.
Watson's pass intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
7 yards on the play, and it'll make it second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Watson's pass.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
First down.
Let's bring it. Mike, check. 59.
Now it's Watson. He'll fire one end zone for Cooks. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing again is Watson. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
This will be play number 7 on the drive, 3rd and a yard. Out of the gun, Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Reset. 19.
On 1st and 10, Watson escaping the pressure right. And he fires one incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
to throw again. Watson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Again, it's Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Watson with a touchdown pass to Brandon Cooks. And the Texans will extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run with Edmonds. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 41. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cardinals, nothing.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
On the carry, it's Edmonds. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Edmonds. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 33. The Cardinals on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Chase Edmonds, 33 yards. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. So they went to the ground game on 3rd, hoping to pick up the first. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having a pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is, 3rd down. They don't care that it's 3rd and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call running play, I think you energize them. I think you juice them up because I haven't been offensive lineman yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Watson on first down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again, Watson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
13 yards. First down, Houston.
Here's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Oh, Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards there, first down.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
David Johnson.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone getting the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach, he's in big trouble.
On second down, Johnson. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Watson being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this one is right down Broadway. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. To throw is Murray. Flush to his right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Gary and Conley. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
I got you. Hey, look, 48. Hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. Here we go.
After the interception, here's Watson. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
Now it's Watson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Darren Fells there to make the grab. And the Texans turn that interception into a touchdown. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Texans 24, Cardinals 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base.
Defensively.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Mike, check 33.
To throw again, Murray. Now he'll pull it down. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the one touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Glendale.